2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Major Champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
So it looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. It'll certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event. Well, that's a handy shot. Rich, a little bit of undulation change here at the opening hole.
The ball will be below the player's feet on this approach to the first green, so they need to take that into consideration. You might want to play for a little bit of a slice shot. This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
That got a little out of control, I think. Always a tough shot to get out of.
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
What a putt, started this perfectly.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Putting for bogey. Looks good off the blade. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
And a stumble on the opening hole never sets the tone very well. It'll be interesting to see how they react.
And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
Oh, that was pure. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
This one's headed towards the rough. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, almost went in.
And a guaranteed birdie now for this player. Good stuff indeed.
Nice stroke. Oh, that's good grit there.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Good shot there, Beamer. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one's going right at the pin here. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
7 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
This one started out on a good line. Yes, they've made it.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This 4th, there's a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Sitting at 1 under, trying to crack into the top 10. Oh, that one just missed the hole. This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard. And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? He's currently tied for 7th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
This one looking really good.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This putt for a spot in the top 5.
Putt is underway.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Currently at -3 for the event. The 6th hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of 2 halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Big time play, that one, Beamer. Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. Oh, so close. No, that's too bad. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. but the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
And that's a long-range bomb, and rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. He's currently just in second place. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Sitting at 6 under for the day, currently second place. Going with the 7. This should play. This is beautiful to watch.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. It's on a good line. The old hammerhands putt. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for par.
That's a good putt to make, that one. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently in 4th place.
Nicely done.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
I tell you, Luke, final 9 find themselves 1 back. Do you like the position or don't you? I personally do. Go chase down that leader.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. 1 stroke off the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Woo, back there, horsey. Great shot. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Looking good. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 7 under. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
Oh, it's in the hole. And for birdie.
Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That could play. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Sitting at 2 under. Trying to break into the top 10. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. A 7-footer right here.
This for back-to-back birdies. Yep, tracking nicely.
Yeah, that was a narrow miss. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one, not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
That's definitely left of the green.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Not a bad line, this. And in it goes for the par. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, time to return to the action. A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
This one's looking good.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today, and that will take him to 8 under. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Well struck. And here we are with the third shot. He's currently tied for the lead. Wonderfully played. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And that's 8 birdies today.
And I like it. 2 in a row.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Just a couple more inland holes before we head back to the ocean. Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Should find the green. Oh, that's a great approach shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
It's on a great line. Ooh. Putting for par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. A couple under at this stage. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish. That's really not what they were looking for.
Second shot here on the 16th. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2. This putt is from 14 feet.
This one to save par.
It's got a chance. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Let's head to 7, one of the most famous par 3s in all of golf, Rich.
Yes, just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of 2 greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your 3, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Let's get back to it, shall we? This putt to get to 10 under par. Get excited. This could go in. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short 3rd shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
That's a good-looking shot there. Opting for the 3-wood. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Well, you can start etching that name into the wall of champions, forever etched in history here at Pebble Beach. AT&T Pro-Am champion. Well played.
And no better feeling, Luke, than to win on this classic layout. Pebble Beach Golf Links, a victory they will surely remember for the rest of their days.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.